To continue with the proceedings, we wish to invite the President of the Group of 86, the irrepressibly enthusiastic Mr. Manju Areana.
Good evening. Venerable Shastrapati Pandita Rambala Namarakita Thero and Mahasangha, Swami Vishwanarayana Gurukul, Right Reverend Bishop Kenneth Fernando, the 13th Bishop of Colombo, Reverend Sister Disnath Siaguna, Deputy Principal Primary Section, former Muslim law judge, Qazi, and a later member of the board of Qazis of Sri Lanka, Shabir Sawad, my batchmate, former royalist, Mr. B.A. Aberatna, the principal of Royal College. Tonight's stars, our guiding angels, our beloved past principal, Mr. B. Suryarachi, and all our dear past teachers, Secretary and the other office bearers of the Royal College Union, my dear batchmates, and all other distinguished invitees. Well, I stand here today as the incumbent president of the Royal College Group of 86, entrusted with the task of describing what today's event is, which I believe have already been done, and also to extend a very, very warm welcome to each and every one of you. And this gathering of people, I must confess, is the closest and the dearest to my heart, apart from my parents. Well, there have been many previous occasions that I have been called upon to address many distinguished gatherings. Yet, I have only felt this way in one previous occasion, and that was 6 years ago in year 2011, when I stood behind the same podium addressing the same audience. Today is a day of consummate joy, passion, and gratitude. Standing here this evening, I am indeed honored, humbled, and overwhelmed by your esteemed presence, dear sirs, dear madams. We have more than 90 past teachers of ours who molded me and my batchmates, and I feel extremely privileged to have got this opportunity of speaking to you all this evening. Without doubt, this is the most revered and the noblest audiences that I have addressed and I ever will address. This is an occasion filled with emotions and memories, so please bear with me if I pause to think or if I stop to wipe a tear. There is absolutely no doubt in me that today is one of the most gratifying days in the lives of all my batchmates, those who are here today and those who are not here with us today, those who have left us for good. Dear sir, dear madam, on behalf of all the members of Royal College Group of 86, I extend a very warm welcome to each and every one of you to this momentous occasion in our lives, which we hope will be a memorable one in your lives too. We are celebrating, each and every one of us will turn 50 years this year sometime during the year. While we celebrate, we cannot forget what we have received in our lives from each and every one of you. Mr. B. Aberatna, Principal of Royal College, Reverend Sister Disnath Siaguna, Deputy Principal of Primary Section, Mr. Atula Munasinghe, Secretary of the Royal College Union, and Assistant Secretary Mr. Mithila Mendis, and our Assistant Treasurer Mr. Channa Gunasekara. I welcome you all. I know how busy today has been. Today was the Royal Thomian 50 over cricket match. All these gentlemen have come from the match. Thank you very much for making time and being here with us this evening, including Sister. I believe Sister was also at the match. And your presence this evening has only made this occasion even more precious and important to all of us. And to all other distinguished invitees, members of the media, dear prefects, a warm welcome to you all. Well, my task today is to welcome you all, but I cannot stop taking a few moments to say how indebted we are, how thankful we are, how grateful we are, and how beholden we are to each and every one of you dear teachers of our times, and to many other teachers who were not able to make it this evening, and some of the other teachers who have also unfortunately left us for good. Well, on the 5th of February 2017, my mother turned 88 years, and she is a retired teacher. So my dear teachers, what you feel in your lives is very close to my life as well and to my heart. I know how you feel. The loneliness, the isolation that you experience at times, joy and satisfaction you feel seeing your students, the naturally overflowing warmth of your hearts, the kindness of your thoughts, the genuineness and the sincerity of your words and smiles, I understand them all. I can relate to them too. Alexander the Great once has said, I am indebted to my father for living, but to my teacher for living well. My dear teachers, the debt we owe to all of you can never be repaid, because it never can be valued. Inputs and impact all of you have made to make us live our lives well are immeasurable, invaluable, and endless. Those inputs were not limited to the lessons you taught us in the classrooms. You gave us knowledge and wisdom. There were countless lessons of human values and life skills. You taught us mutual respect, how to live in harmony, how to appreciate, the importance of showing gratitude, and how to stand up when the situation demands. It is you, my dear teachers, who molded us, guided us, directed us, and mentored us to be the men we are today. Dear sir, dear madam, permit me to take a few moments to place before you some statistics. I did this 6 years ago, but I can't stop repeating it this year. I'm sure you have no clue of what I will unravel next. The Royal College Group of 86 that you have molded and produced have produced 40 plus doctors, 40 plus engineers, 2 honorable judges, and 1 Muslim law judge. 15 eminent lawyers, I'm sure it's more than that. Countless number of professionals and business leaders. One of our members have been honored with an OBE, Order of the British Empire, next in line for a knighthood. "25 brave men of our group have served and are presently serving the Sri Lankan Armed Forces and Police. We have produced 1 Sri Lankan Test cricketer whose mother is present here this evening. 1 national cycling champion. 5 years consecutively he became the national cycling champion. A national basketball captain. First ever school's baseball team in the history of Sri Lanka. The incumbent treasurer of the Royal College Junior, Mr. Mahesh Nanakkara, is on this side, not on that side today. And to me, you put all the necessary ingredients to become the 33rd Secretary of the Royal College Union during my tenure between 2010 and 2013. Unfortunately, 24 of our beloved brothers, our friends, have left us for good. 11 of them made the supreme sacrifice in order to usher peace to our mother nation. Dear teachers, these were all your products. No one else can take credit for it. Reflecting upon the journey we embarked on under your guidance, this is good reason for you to return home happily tonight. Be satisfied, be fulfilled, be happy and overjoyed. We, as a group of men, will all turn 50 years this year. And I see no better occasion to once again say, thank you, dear teachers. Thank you for teaching us. Thank you for bringing the men out of the balls you taught. Thank you for guiding us to live our lives well. Teaching is a noble profession. I believe I'm not wrong in saying that the future of this world is molded by the teachers. Universal value systems are taught through this profession. Future is defined and directed by the teachers. Not only it is noble, it is also respected and a traditional profession. Discipline, integrity, honesty, commitment, dedication, empathy, respect, love and care are few of those great human attributes that are traditionally integrated into this profession. My memories are pleasant and fresh of all of you. Great teachers who served royal during our times. You were role models of that noble profession. The famous Indian president, late Dr. Abdul Kalam, has once said, a student spends 25,000 hours in the school. The school must have the best of teachers who have the ability to teach, love teaching, and build moral qualities. In each and every one of you, teachers of our times had these three essential ingredients. Greatest ability to teach, a burning desire to build moral values, and teachers who love teaching. Dear sir, dear madam, royalists are a different breed of men. Without much effort, a royalist can be easily identified. The way they stand, the way they dress, the way they speak, the way they respect others, all these attributes of a royalist are different from the rest. Well, I do accept there could be exceptions, but generally that's the rule. We were not taught only of books. We were taught to play the game. My dear teachers, we were taught to be men. Dear sir, dear madam, this year we will all celebrate 50 years in our lives. We have gathered this evening to invoke blessings and to felicitate our dear teachers of our times. It is only an attempt to show how grateful we are to you all. If we fail in our attempt, I am confident we will be pardoned. Because we know that this is the least we could do, to thank the candles that consumed themselves to light the way for all of us during the 12 years between 1974 to 1986. You beloved teachers. Well, let me also conclude with this famous quote on teaching. They may forget what you said, but they will never forget how you made them feel. I sincerely hope myself and my colleagues, my batchmates, have put everything possible into place, and hope we are able to make you feel our deepest appreciation for making our lives to be what they are today. And to my dear batchmates, happy 50th birthday to each and every one of you, whenever that may fall during this year. And may you all be blessed with all the health, wealth, happiness, joy and energy for another 50. Happy birthday, guys. Dear sir, dear madam, your mere presence this evening has touched our hearts once again, as you did for 12 long years. Thank you for accepting our invitation and making this the most fulfilling experience in the lives of the members of Royal College Group of 86. May you all be blessed upon with many more happy, peaceful, healthy years of life in retirement. I thank you all from the bottom of my heart, but for all of you, my heart does not have a bottom. Thank you.
behalf of the group of 86, I wish to invite